We're all everyday people. Our viewers are everyday people. So those people, even if, let's say, they're not familiar with which Chinatowns we're covering, it's easier to connect to someone who's an everyday person. And that's what we try to focus a lot of our coverage, especially these underrepresented communities.
This is a community that's not just special to Chinese, it's special to Asian Americans, and it's special to other immigrants as well.
Hi, my name is Michelle Cho. I'm a producer for NBC Nightly News at Lester Holt. Today we're going to talk about how we find characters for undercovered and underrepresented communities. We are basically focusing on Chinatowns and a lot of the challenges that these communities have faced over the years, even prior to the pandemic. Vicki Nguyen is the correspondent I'm working with. Yeah, we can do that.
Send it there.
Yeah. I shot with her in New York City, and I'll be also making a trip to Philadelphia. Every time I start a story, I just research. I try to read as much of the local coverage to see who's spoken out to media, who's been comfortable speaking out in the past. I try to see what our local affiliates doing, what print articles have written up about, who they've spoken to. My one tip in finding voices is starting with community leaders, and from there, always asking the question, who can I talk to? Who can you connect me with?
I could do a cyber intro with like all the spin-off groups.
Who should I be talking to that I haven't yet? Anyone I'm missing? I found a lot of people that way.
Hello?
Hi, Deborah. This is Michelle Cho with NBC.
Yeah, hi.
How are you today? I literally went to Google Maps and I just started calling every business on these blocks. I made like 20 calls. I think you have to get really used to cold calling. You can't be afraid of it, and you can't be afraid of talking to a complete stranger. You have to be very comfortable about your elevator pitch, because these are average people. You're not going to explain your whole story in 5 minutes. You want to explain it in 15 seconds. So you have to be very concise, very efficient, and also very confident in how you speak to people and your approach to speaking to them. Thank you, Deborah.
Yeah, okay, take care.
You too, bye-bye. A pre-interview is when I cold call someone and I explain to them, this is a story that I'm working on, this is what I'm looking for. Can I ask you a few questions for my own background and research? What would be asked in the interview, but in a more conversational style, just to get a sense of how they are as a speaker and what they're receptive to sharing to me. You don't want to walk into an interview without knowing what they're going to say. I walk into every interview knowing exactly what the person is going to tell me.
There are people who really have a powerful connection to the Chinatowns.
The interview was amazing. I mean, you booked an incredible professor. She was everything you want in an interview subject. Yeah. Extremely knowledgeable, dropped fact after fact, did it in an easy to understand way, and really knew the subject matter and helped us tell the story. So
agreed.
When you get an interview subject like that, it just makes this life so much easier. Yes, the stories write themselves.
Hi, Deborah? Yeah. Hi, nice to meet you. Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you.
The activist brings a human face to this story. We'll be able to see some passion behind the work that she's doing and why she's doing this. Do you think Chinatown could survive if they went with the arena? Do you believe so?
Absolutely not.
Kind of upsetting to see changes in a neighborhood that you've grown up in.
These stories would not be the stories that you and I would want to watch if they only had historical footage, politicians, people in positions of power. I want to talk to the everyday people. I want to see how these decisions will impact their lives, their families, their communities. So we should care about these people, because these are the people that are voting, these are the people banding together to do anything that they can in their power. They're just like the viewers.